Hello everyone, it's Ali from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with an upcoming Weiss Schwarz product to check out today, Sword Art Online ALICIZATION Volume 2. Now this set does release this upcoming Friday, November 5th, and I was going to actually be checking this product out this evening, but it was brought to my attention right before I started recording by double checking TCG Player, just trying to get, an idea of the set. I know there's really not much up there for singles yet because like I said, it does release on Friday, so places like Strictly Broken TCG won't have singles up for reference until Friday, but it has been brought to my attention that there are serial numbered SPs in this product. So we are starting to see numbered cards in TCGs. So that would be an amazing find. I was looking, I think, the Kirito, because there's a listing on TCG Player for Time to Rise Up Kirito SP serial numbered, and the image on TCG Player is showing number 1 of 10. So they don't seem to be pretty high numbered. Like, that's really low, let alone for SPs are hard enough to find in Weiss. So there seems to be unnumbered versions and numbered versions of the SPs. So that's why we're starting off with this. I doubt we'll find one here in just one single preview box, but I mean, you never know. So I definitely want to go ahead and give it a shot. So let's go ahead and jump on into it here. Sword Art Online ALICIZATION Volume 2 Booster Box. Like I said, pre-orders on the website for Friday. The official release date, November 5th. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Bye. Snapping us into the corner, and let's get started. Oh, I'm not fully zoomed in on the Niv mat. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Hey, Niv, how are you? Now, this has been an interesting afternoon. So I noticed that there are, of course, serial numbered SPs. Then in my distraction with that, so I was like, oh, let me go ahead and grab, get ready, put my face on, do some makeup so I look nice. And I was like, oh, I don't have my makeup brushes today. Cool. I was too distracted when leaving the house by how cute my little headband looks with the little bear ears. Then I forgot to grab my brushes on the way out. So I was like, all right, let me, I guess, just like middle school makeup application, just put on a little bit with my fingers, just to even out my skin tone, put on some concealer and a little bit of eyeshadow. And I was like, all right, we're going with it. It looks okay. I'm not putting on my glasses on so I don't see how bad it looks, but I think it, looks fine. I look normal, which is perfectly fine. It just, trying to put on my best face, every day here on the channel. It's not working out like that today, but we do have Making Sweet Desserts Asana here for our promo. That's cute. Looks tasty. I'd say you're still only 90% of the normal Kirito is the flavor text here. All right, so I'm curious to see if we can find any numbered SPs. Woo, that is something interesting. If this has ever happened before, like maybe in ALICIZATION Volume 1, please go ahead and let me know. This just doesn't seem like something we've ever seen before, so I'm very excited to be cracking on into Sword Arts. I was already excited for it because I've never checked out any Sword Art sets myself, this being the newest release. So I was already very excited, but that just made me extra eager, starting off with this afternoon instead of Update Series Hobby Boxes. So if you guys look, well, probably by the time you see it, I probably recorded most of the videos for this afternoon, just the three new products, so probably already deleted, but I had Update Series, Hobby, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Burst of Destiny, and then the Sword Art Online. So I'll probably just do this first, then Updates, then Yu-Gi-Oh! To finish off things this evening. But like I said, very unlikely that we'll find a numbered SP here in just this one preview box. But I mean, we've pulled secrets out of preview boxes before, so you never know. It's worth a shot to go ahead and try it on out. So that is very exciting. Of course, a little bit disappointing. I believe this is the last announced set at the moment. That does have the hot stamps instead of the voice actor signatures. So if we do find an SP, it won't have the signature like the Japanese versions of the card do. We have our first double R of the box here as his little sister, Lifa. But like I said, you could find some that are numbered. So there are unnumbered and then serial numbered versions as well. Crazy to think about it. I know for years it feels like there's been people discussing, are we ever going to see like sketch cards or like numbered variants in Magic? But Bushiroad out here numbering SPs. It's like, well, when did this happen? So definitely let me know if this was something that happened maybe in the first ALICIZATION sets, if maybe it's been in other Sword Art releases, because I know there's been a bunch. We have Street Pinup Asuna and Alice. That's cute. All right, one thing I gotta say, I really love the character designs for Sword Art Online. I was never really into those, oh, I'm in a video game world things. Like, I tried Dot Hack when I was younger, and I was like, it's fine. I just never got into it. It's not for me, but that seems to be still a very popular trope for shows. So I've never tried out Sword Art personally or any of the series or movies, but I do love the character designs. We have Where the Soul Is, Alice, double R. So we do have some gorgeous looking cards, and like I said, that's an extra enticing, rare chance to find something insane. I can't even fathom what the prices on those cards would be. Now my question is, people who want to have max rarity decks, do you have to have play sets of the numbered foils, or will regular ones do for max rarity? That's because, of course, only a certain amount of people. I mean, 2 play sets and then half a play set, right? If they're all numbered to 10. Like I said, the Kirito picture showed 1 of 10. Let me see what the other numbered, serial numbered ones are showing. This is just blowing my mind. All right, so Kirito serial numbered. Unbending Fighting Spirit Asuna serial numbered, also showing to 10. Yu-Gi-Oh! To 10. Lifa, the little 10. Sinon to 10. So it looks like all the serial numbered, and then Alice is to 10. Now, all the preview pictures are showing 1 of 10, so all the SPs numbered to 10. That is insane. That is insane. Now, we do have a couple boxes already on the schedule for this weekend's live stream. 2 boxes for Andon, so we'll have checked out 3 out of 16 boxes of the case by then. We didn't have any loose boxes. We did get in 5 total cases. So I snagged a case. I actually snagged a master case for the website. Because sometimes I open a case and then Boss Man will take boxes to put in the shop. And I'm like, no, you take a different case. Because I like being able to keep track. Like recently I actually had someone message saying, you know, they saw slime. And, you know, just for their own personal reference to judge whether they wanted to go ahead and grab a box or not. Like, what has been taken from the case? And I'm like, we haven't seen anything on the channel from that open case of slime. But also, Boss Man kidnapped boxes for the shop, and I don't know what's been going on over there. So, I like having the knowledge of what's in it. So, this is box 1 of the case. Like I said, 2 and 3 are already actually back here for Andon for the weekend's cube, which is a little shorter than if you had checked yesterday, because Pop Century does release on Friday. However, Southern Hobby is not getting Pop Century until Friday. So, at the earliest Tuesday is when Pop Century would come in, but I just have that on the schedule for Wednesday. Still opening 2 cases of Pop Century next week. Should be Wednesday, although OPG Platinum should be coming out on Wednesday as well, so we'll see. But we do have our first foil of the box here. SR, Time for Revenge, Sinon. I love her hair. Love her hair. So that's a gorgeous looking card. It says, bring it on. I like it. I like it. Now, actually, fun fact, I've recently learned how to play whites. And I have been talking about it, you know, I have so many Card Captor Sakura cards that I should learn how to play. I mean, I have to have a play set. I opened up, well, I don't have to have a play set, but I opened up 6 boxes upon release and hit like dog poop, and then just had to go buy all of the foils anyways. It was crazy. I had 5 single foil boxes and 1 dual foil box, and I still got a couple duplicates on the SRs. It was like, what is going on? I had horrible luck opening up my own box as a card captor, and then Boss Man opens a box and just gets an SP. I'm like, so then, you know, I bought that, and I bought all the rest of the singles. I mean, except for that, like, $10,000 Worlds promo. But one day, maybe, one day, I might get one of those. I'm hearing there's only 16 copies of that 2018 World Championship promo, but we'll see. Maybe one day, if I win the lottery, I can just buy that one that's listed for $10,000 on Facebook. But even that just sounds really dumb. I do want it, though. I do want it. Feels weird not having a full complete set, although I mentally refer to it as a complete set to make myself feel better. But that makes me, I guess, a bit more glad that I'm not a Sword Art fan, because I would feel the need, like, you know, is my collection really complete if I don't have the numbered version? So, definitely, I'm very intrigued by the existence of serial numbered SPs. We have Unbending Fighting Spirit, Asuna, double R. So I believe that is one of the SPs. I think I read that off earlier. Let's look. Yep, Unbending Fighting Spirit Asuna is an SP. So if we were to get a foil variation of that one, that would be a great find. Back to the original story. Alright, so I've recently learned how to play whites. And I know I've mentioned before when I've thought about learning how to play whites, and I'm like, I don't know, it seems kind of scary. You know, there's a lot going on with these cards. There's a lot of cool art, but there's also a ton of text on these cards. We have Earth Goddess Terraria, Lifa. Ooh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh, all the girls here are so pretty. But actually, as it turns out, Boss Man was right the whole time, and even though there's a ton of text on the cards, it's very, very simple to follow. I watched a couple tutorials. If you guys want links to the tutorials that I watched, I can go ahead and grab them for you. I'd have to go back in my watch history on the Trove channel, because that's just what I have open all the time. So now, I barely watch stuff on my personal account. Now it's just on the Trove. We do have Sun Goddess Solus Sinon here. So like I said, if you guys want some tutorials, like you have Weiss cards too, you've been collecting, you're like, I like these shows, but a new game, do I need to play a new game? You don't have to, but it is very easy to learn, so if you have the cards already, you know, you can make a deck just in case. So I don't know anything about deck building, but I know how the cards interact with each other and like the actual steps of gameplay, and it's really not that bad. And by not that bad, I mean not bad at all. I did have to, like I said, watch 2 tutorials. The first one, I was like, I understand it. And then I watched the second one to be like, ah, yes, I fully get what's going on. Now, of course, I'd want to watch some gameplay before I played my own first game. I mean, obviously, I got to build a deck first, but I'd probably honestly just net deck something, you know, it happens. Watch some, like, strategy builds for Card Captor, which... But I understand why people say that you can win with any deck in theory. Because it's a lot of just stuff going on. And you have your deck, and you'll have your climax cards, whether it's the climax rares or the climax commons. And when your opponent does damage to you, you flip the amount of soul, which are these little symbols down here next to the big old scary damage attack numbers over here. That it really doesn't matter too much. I mean, it does for interaction, but the little amount of symbols over here matters more. And then if you flip a climax card, just be like, all right, damage just doesn't exist anymore. So, I mean, if you have good flips, like, you could squeak by with anything. As long as your deck starts to combo off the way it's intended, even if it's not top tier, you can win. Which, I like that, because I am just... Even if I played, like, a top tier deck, like I was playing a Data Live deck, it doesn't matter. I'd still be garbage. We do have Time to Rise Up Kirito, double R. Can we find you as a serial numbered SP, please? Can we get number 1 of 10 so that way it matches the TCG player picture, just because it'd be cool. But that is crazy to think about, so. Wonder if this is going to be a trend or if it's just for this set. It's very curious to learn more. Be like, at Bushi Road, please explain. Dark God Vecta, rare. Alright, couple packs left. I mean, we've only seen 1 foil. I mean, it is a very pretty foil, but it is possible to find another foil here. Whether it be another SR, a triple R, an SP, or a serial numbered SP. Stardust Stream Kirito, or Starburst Stream. We have Splitting Sound of the Sword, Alice, rare. Climax rare, Night Sky Enveloping the World. Alright, last pack of the box. Can we get a second foil? Or just that one Time for Revenge SR? Looking like no second foil. We are finishing off, though, with another double R, Priestess of Light, Alice. Alright, so we do have Healing Heart Climax Common for our final card of the box. So, just like I expected, did not find a serial numbered SP, but did get to check out this upcoming set, and like I said, really like the art here. Sword art, as I mentioned, I really do enjoy the character design. It fits my aesthetic for anime very well. I do really enjoy it, even though, like I said, the theme of what Sword Art's actually about doesn't speak to me. It does look really nice. Well, let's go ahead and kick off our recap here with Time for Revenge Sinon. SR foil. I wonder, did we find a regular Time for Revenge? I know I wasn't reading off like the first half of the box's rares and double R titles. I don't think we saw Sinon double R. So, don't know what the regular version of this card looks like, if that is an alternate art, although I would most likely, I would hazard to say yes, just because of the background being fully blued out. I mean, some of them do have, like this Alice here does have that orange pattern. Kirito, but there's also ones that look like just screenshot captures, so I feel like it's, it could be like the seen on version of this card where it's just the character render. I'm very curious as we open up more boxes to see what the original art, whether this is an alternate art or just a fancy shiny version of it, what that looks like. But beautiful card there, seen on for our foil. Can find 1 to 2 foils per box. Never found 3. I don't know if it's possible to find 3. That might just be an error if you do find a 3, but if you've ever found 3 foils in a Weiss box, let me know. I'd be curious to hear your story. And we did have, of course, 5 double Rs. Priestess of Light, Alice. Time to Rise Up, Kirito. Unbending Fighting Spirit, Asuna. Where the Soul Is, Alice. And as his little sister, Leafa. Then again, our promo, very cute card that we started off with here, was Making Sweet Desserts, Asuna. And that is number 2, so not certain. We've seen sets recently have up to 6 promos. Usually it's between 4 and 5, but not sure because that's just number 2. If it wasn't number 6, it would let us know for sure that there's at least 6 promos, but not sure on the promo counts here for... You know, we can actually probably check. Now, it doesn't say promos. I forget that the boxes don't say how many promos, but there's 10 double rares, so the double Rs, 22 different rares, 28 uncommons, 28 commons, 4 climax rares, 8 climax commons. There's also a rarity in the set. We didn't see one here, but it's called Overframe Rare. There's only 3 of those types. Curious if that's a new rarity or just exclusive to Sword Arts. So the SPs, the Overframe Rares, the Triple Rs, and the SRs. So, hopes and dreams dashed here in the preview box for a serial numbered SP, but like I said, makes me very curious to continue our openings here. Like I said, just those couple boxes so far scheduled for personal breaks this upcoming weekend. That doesn't mean more people won't jump in here on some Sword Art Online. But I really enjoyed the product. Beautiful cards. Like I did let you guys know earlier in the video, if you missed it, the SPs do not have the signatures this time around. I think this is the final set that Bushiroad announced for English that has hot stamps instead. I don't recall any other upcoming sets having no signatures. I think this was the last one, but of course, if anyone knows more than I do, please go ahead and correct me in the comments. Just the one foil here. I'm curious to see if we can ever find a serial numbered SP. So that does do it here for this box preview. Like I said, releasing officially on the 5th. So at the end of this week on Friday, should be able to pick up boxes, packs, singles, anything you may need at your favorite local game stores. We will have boxes, packs available in store. And these singles, if I have time this afternoon, will go up for pre-sale on TCG Player. If that link is in the description down below, if you guys would like to check it out. But with that does it for me here in this one. So if you guys enjoyed this opening, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me, drop them down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, might have something special coming in the near future for Weiss Schwartz. So make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much to you all for going above and beyond with your support. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. Do have 12 Black Label fans, Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Chris Rivers, Devon, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Soltari, Mark Mardini, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also have 9 Gemmint fans: Alberto M, Barco Verrer, Dusty Archuleta, Geriatric Geek, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Ryan Michael, Scorecard Collectibles, and Sinvicta. But thank you so much again to all of our channel members, and of course, all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But that does it for me here in Sword Art Online. Up next, we'll be getting back to the initial schedule, checking out a 2021 Topps Update Series Baseball regular hobby box, then finishing off our videos this afternoon with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Burst of Destiny, another preview product that releases officially on Friday. Of course, might be able to do some pre-orders for singles on TCG Player, and a lot of people have stuff already up for Yu-Gi-Oh! Just not so much Sword Art just yet, but boxes, packs, etc. available on Friday. That does it for me here in this one. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Bye!